if you're not doing video, that's probably why you're not busy. You're supposed to properly distribute it. So now that I've learned how to do that, so many more people are seeing me. So like they think I'm in commercials. Hey, I got 48,000 views on YouTube and, another 50,000 on Facebook.
So we've got Wendy here. Wendy is one of our amazing students. She's doing great. Wendy, if you can just tell everybody how long you've been in the business, where you live, and then tell them a little bit about just your journey and what advice would you give to any real estate agent or lender watching right now?
Yeah, so I've been in the business 18 years. So, and I've been in the program for a couple years now. So, actually one whole year. And I feel like it's been a couple years because we're together all the time. But I would definitely give advice to agents and lenders that, if you're not doing video, that's probably why you're not busy, because video is definitely helping my business 100%. And Krista Mashore, whichever way she may be, is the one that's going to be able to teach you how to get through the video, because video is not easy. Trust me, I have tears.
But you learned it. So the video helps, but tell me a little bit about how do you feel that the video has worked for you? Like, what's different between you doing it now and when you used to do it? And what would your advice be on people to do it correctly?
Right. So, how I used to do it before was, number one, I looked terrible and I sounded terrible. And I know everybody thinks that, but it's a true fact, unless you learn how to do it correctly and use the proper lighting and all this good stuff and scripts. Everything is super important, but the most important thing is how you distribute it through Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, and posting it to your, even if you have 5,000 Facebook friends, is nothing compared to the way you're supposed to properly distribute it. So now that I've learned how to do that, so many more people are seeing me. So they think I'm in commercials. They're like, oh my God, I saw you in those commercials. And it's super funny, because it's like, they're not commercials, they're just videos, but okay. And they honestly think that you know so much about your neighborhood and your area and your business. And the thing is if they don't hear you talking about it all the time and seeing you on video talking about it all the time, they're not going to know that you know that. So that's what I love. And the fact that right now you can't sell a home overnight. So that's kind of huge. And so when I can show my sellers, hey, I got 48,000 views on YouTube and, another 50,000 on Facebook. Like, I'm doing what I told you I was going to do, what I promised you I was going to do. It's just the market's a little bit slower, but I'm still marketing it everywhere and, trying to get you the perfect buyer.
Yeah. So. And when you can compare that to someone else, so like if you're competing with somebody else and they're interviewing multiple agents, can you talk a little bit about that? So what would your advice be to somebody who is it is a changing market? And I know that your business, how many houses did you sell last year? 55 homes last year. What was how many millions?
47 million.
Okay. And that was just a solo agent. You're a solo agent.
Yeah. Solo agent. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do have a small team, but those are just my numbers.
Oh, those are just your numbers. Okay, great. So then, and the market's shifted significantly. So, the interest rates doubled over the past 12 months since you still did that amount of business. How did you see, was your business affected with the market changing so much? I mean, buyers just kind of went away. All right. Right. What did you notice about that?
Yeah. So, I mean, even though houses took a little bit longer to sell, they're still sold. So I still got them sold for people. Like, the market shifted, but I didn't. I just kept going and I kept educating people through video is huge. And Krista teaches you how to do that. So when everybody's listening to the media, and talking about how the interest rates, oh my gosh, blah, 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 they're there. But then if you talk to them about, well, what do you mean? It's an amazing time to buy right now. You're not up against 28 other offers and spending $50,000 to $100,000 more. And you can actually have a home inspection and ask for things to be repaired. You can ask the seller to pay your closing costs. Like, it's an amazing time to buy. And so when you're doing videos like that, that is getting people out there. So not only are we putting them through Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, like we're putting them inside our CRMs, and sending those out to the database too. Like, you want to have those videos out there everywhere. And thank you so much for teaching me how to do all that.
Oh, you're so cute. Okay, so talk a little bit about somebody that might be feeling a little overwhelmed, because you don't just start doing everything all at once, right? So because I know people are thinking, oh, there's going to be too much, I'm not going to be able to do it, it's going to be hard. What would you say? What would your advice be to them?
Yeah, I already have agents telling me that. So I'm bringing on new agents to my team, and they're a little overwhelmed too. So they're like, I don't even know where to start. Okay, well, did you start by making the video? Because that is step one. You got to actually make the video. And they're like, okay, I made the video. Okay, now this is what we need to do. So Krista has you have an amazing program, step-by-step program that'll take you through everything, because people do. They're like, okay, I need to TikTok this, and I need Instagram that, I need to run these through Reels, and blah, 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 and it's just like, calm down. This is what you need to do first, and then second, and then we're going to work on this, and then you can do this, this, and this.
You'll eventually get there. You just need to be all at once. You just need like a plan and a blueprint, and then help implementing it, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people I talk to, they've made their videos and they haven't did anything with them.
Yes. Or people are like,
out there,
they're spending all this time doing videos, but nobody's seeing them because they don't know how to properly market them. And that's so hard. I see that all the time. Like, oh, my mom commented, but that's about it.
I know.
Okay.
We
so
need
then
more than our moms.
Talk a little bit about how do you consider yourself when you are competing with another agent for a listing? Can you talk to us about that process and what you do, and how you feel that is?
Right. So obviously having the new strategy of knowing, how to properly market my videos and their property. So we do drone video walkthroughs on all of ours, and I'm actually in the videos now.
Good.
It's super, super uncomfortable. I hate it. I want to cry every time I do it. But even my videographer said, Wendy, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And that's why not everybody's doing it. So just do it. And, and you said branding is everything. You need to get your face out there. And as uncomfortable as it is, even I'm like, don't get this side of me. Don't get this side of me. It's just so funny because we're so critical about ourselves. But
I know, nobody cares that much. I would say nobody cares that much. Like I used to worry. I have kind of a big nose, and I'd be worried about my big nose. And people, I say, people don't care that much. Don't worry so much.
I know. So anyway, so doing these videos and being able to show the sellers, what I do with the videos, that's just huge, because I don't think anybody that's going to the table against me is even compared to that. So with, me being able to show, my EXP numbers, like how many people are actually searching on our website looking for a home right for theirs, and then also how I can properly market their home, like bam, we're done.
That's so good.
I go up against multiple agents all the time. So, and it's not a problem getting that, because they can see what I'm doing and see that it's working, and yep. So
you're not intimidated going against multiple agents, like you're beating them.
No, it's actually more fun.
I love it. I love it. You're so funny. Okay. Yeah. So what other advice would you give someone right now that's watching this? So talk a little bit about, I always say innovation and marketing is the backbone behind any business. Can you talk about some of the innovative things that you're doing? And again, everyone that's listening, just know you don't learn everything all at once. You just start slowly, right? And so I know we love using QR codes. We direct traffic from a QR code to a marketing report of a neighborhood or to the city. Are you doing any of those kind of things?
Yeah. So I ended up putting all my seller tip videos on my website, and so I QR code to that, and that's actually amazing, because so when we do these CMA drop-offs that you taught us how to do, thank you. That's where my QR code goes. Like my QR code goes right to my seller tips videos, you know, like how to get your home ready for a home inspection, how to stage your home, get it ready to sell, you know, what's escrow, behind the scenes, like all the different stuff that sellers need to know in order to buy. And is all on one page. So that's when they start watching you. And I know they're watching because when I go to my listing appointment, they'll be like, oh, well, we already switched all of our lights to daylight because you said that would make for better pictures. And we already did this and this. And it's so funny because like you could sit down with the seller and tell them what to do. They don't do it, but they'll do it if they watch a video.
Yeah, well, because they can go back to it, they can watch it. You don't retain a lot of what you're seeing. Oh, so that's great. So that's helped you win listing appointments.
Right. Yeah. So they've already watched all my videos. So then I'm just like, they're taking care of everything else. So that has been really, really huge as far as that goes. But yeah, the QR codes, I love pointing QR codes to everything. So
that's true. Okay, good. All right. So if somebody's sitting here watching and you wanted to give them advice, like what would your advice be right now? What they need to start doing right now to have a different business in the next 12 months? What would you say?
Yeah, I would definitely say start making your videos. And if you're not sure about what videos to make, what subjects to, you know, make them on, what hooks, like if you don't even know what a hook is, then you definitely need to be joining Krista Mashore's coaching, because she is going to teach you all of that. And all of it's really important. Like just doing a video is nothing, because I used to always start my videos with, hi, I'm Wendy. Nobody cares who you are. They care about what you're talking about. So you got to hook them in.
Yeah. Want them to keep on watching. Okay. So for someone maybe like that's a newer agent, what would you say about being like, I know someone that's watching is like, I'm new, so this won't work for me. Or maybe there's somebody that's experienced. Like, you know, I was a top producing agent selling over 100 homes a year. And by me putting these systems and processes in place, it gave me my life back. I didn't work weekends. I didn't work nights because people wanted to work with me because what I offered was so different and unique. What would you tell a brand new agent? What would you tell an experienced one?
Yeah. So a brand new agent, I would say start with home buying tips. You know, get with your lender, figure out, you know, if you don't know what home buying tips are, go talk to a lender and figure out, you know, what things they're asked, you know, and then answer those questions. Just because I don't recommend any of my brand new agents to start out at listings. Listings cost money. So go make some money first and then start on listing.
Yes, good.
So yeah, that's what I think that, you know, new agents should do. Seasoned agents, you've been doing this so long, like half my videos aren't even scripted because we already know what to say to people. So you make a video of it, you know, and make a video about the process, you know. So when I get someone saying, you know, or getting an offer accepted, you know, I have a video made. It's like, congrats on your accepted offer. Here's your next steps. This is what's going to happen. Or to a seller, you know, congrats on getting your home into escrow. We are far from closing this, you know, up. This is our next steps. These are our contingencies. This is what we're waiting for. You know what I mean? So making videos of all of that saves you so much time, because when you sit there and say those same
things over and over again. Yeah, I have videos for every stage of the process. Like, hey, congratulations, we just put in escrow. Here's what's happening now. Or tomorrow's your home inspection. Make sure that you're not there. Make sure that the smoke detectors are working. Make sure that carbon monoxide detectors are up. Make sure that, you know, hide any of your belongings. They're going to be in your house looking at things and you don't want to be there. So make sure you leave. So we have that for everything. It makes it so much easier. And then I can kind of take myself out of the situation. Okay, Wendy, thank you so much for giving them tips and tricks on what to do. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're doing so well. 55 transactions is nothing to balk about as by yourself. That's amazing, especially with what the past 12 months has looked like. So congrats to you.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to crush that this year again. And, thank you for everything. Like, I'm just so happy to be a part of your family.
Oh, I love you.
Love you too. Talk to you later.
Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.